Hey, is this thing on? My healthy girl era is definitely going to be my favorite era yet, but the most important thing is making sure that I stay disciplined and routined and in a very sustainable way. When thinking about entering your healthy girl area, it's so important to be mindful of your nutrition, have some set in stone self-care rituals, be committed to fitness and movement in your everyday life, cultivate a positive mindset, and embrace the fact that you are going to experience inner growth that is going to show from the inside all the way to the outside. In this video, we're going to talk about finding physical activities that you love and that really contribute to your overall vitality, also continuing to nurture your soul, reduce stress, and boost your self-esteem. Mindset is a huge portion of unlocking your power to become the best and healthiest version of yourself. So we're going to focus on positive thinking and self-love that is going to help you grow mentally, emotionally, and physically. The Healthy Girl era is going to be your best one yet too. Let's go ahead and get started with today's video and find out how we can be the best version of ourselves. Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're getting ready to enter our Healthy Girl era. So grab a snack, stick around, and let's go ahead and get into this fun and exciting topic. So if you can't tell by my outfit, I am manifesting becoming a tennis girly. There's a tennis court actually across the street from, across the main road, I guess, from where I live. And I want to take up tennis. I've decided. Now the issue is I live in Houston and it's literally 100 degrees. Like I walked to the mailbox today and I swear my face was burning off because it's that hot. So I'm trying to figure out if there's like an indoor tennis court somewhere nearby. I'm not really sure how this works. I know nothing about tennis at all. My husband was like, well, do you watch the sport? No, but I like the outfits. Tennis rackets are 2 for $50 on Amazon, and I see the tennis court. So I figured, why not make that my new like healthy girl vibe that I'm gonna try to get into by the end of the year. But in general, I think it's so important to have your healthy girl era because that era is going to eventually turn into a lifestyle and you're going to continue to adopt those healthy habits for the rest of your life. Your Healthy Girl era is all about embracing wellness, confidence, and really living as the best version of yourself and taking the best care of yourself as you possibly can. Obviously, taking care of yourself, trying to be healthy is a lot of work, but it's definitely worth it and it's gonna pay off and show so many benefits in a ton of different ways. So let's go ahead and talk about how to get started on your Healthy Girl era. The first thing you have to keep in mind is that your mindset matters. You need to have a positive outlook, especially if you have like a fitness goal attached to your Healthy Girl era. It can be really easy to get discouraged, but remember to be positive and to be optimistic and create systems that are easy and sustainable for you to be able to follow to continually engage in healthy activities, healthy eating, moving your body, and all the things that are going to benefit you. So in order to do this, you definitely have to let go of self-doubt. So try to surround yourself with uplifting and positive thoughts, and then also use affirmations on a regular basis. Start off with those affirmations in the morning, like I am going to have a healthy day, or I'm going to be focused on my health, or I'm going to build a better version of myself today. Continue working through those affirmations and make sure that you are really believing them and doing the work to bring those into fruition. Next up, you have to lean into nourishing nutrition. What you eat is really like the heartbeat and the cornerstone of your Healthy Girl era and your journey to taking better care of yourself. You have to fuel your body. I know we hear this so much, but if you are pumping your body full of junk, then your body is going to feel like junk. Eat foods that are good for you, that are going to make you feel light and invigorated and energized, and also things that are going to help you with your immunity. Staying healthy, like in general, as far as your wellness goes, is also a big part of being a healthy person overall. And of course, with nutrition, you cannot forget the piece of staying hydrated. Me and my emotional support water bottle, Stanley Cup girl, she's coming everywhere I go. I always have her next to me. I have the 40 ounce and I try to get through at least 2 of them a day, ideally 3, to make sure that I'm getting enough hydration. I am looking for like some type of additional supplement because like I mentioned, it's scorching hot here. So I don't know if I'm like, I need more electrolytes in my body. I don't want to like add sodium. So trying to figure that out right now. But making sure that you're staying hydrated is so important. So try to avoid like sodas and a lot of really sugary drinks. Those are going to make you even more thirsty. So water, 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 replenish your body. And that's going to show up in so many different ways. Like the more water I drink, the more my skin glows, the more my hair grows, and the better that I feel overall. And I also feel like it's just such a great energy booster as well. And step 3 is all about your lifestyle. You have to live an active lifestyle. And notice I'm not saying that you need to work out. Yes, working out is extremely important and that's part of living an active lifestyle, but simply working out is not enough. I can't decide that I'm gonna work out in the morning and then literally sit around or lay around for the rest of the day. I have to continually be active. So while I may work out, like this morning I worked out for about 30 minutes, but since then I've gone for a walk. I've tried to move around my house quite a bit. I wear my Apple Watch so it reminds me like, hey, stand up. So when I stand, I go try to actually do something so I can be up and moving for a good bit of time. Try your best to just be really mindful about being active. Even things like going to the store, you'll realize like how many steps you're getting in from doing doing normal everyday activities. So go through the effort of actually continually moving your body throughout the day. And there are so many different activities that you can do. Like I was mentioning earlier, I'm trying to become a tennis girly. Also just general walking, going for runs. If you like swimming, swimming is another great option. Doing things like Pilates, stretching your body. All of these things are considered activities that lend themselves to an active lifestyle. So figure out what type of exercise and physical movement is something that really excites you because it increases your endorphins and boosts your mood overall. So physical activity is a huge portion of your day. I personally like Pilates. There's a couple of girls that I follow on Instagram that have cute little snippets of things that you can do super easily. Also, there's a ton of Pilates videos on YouTube as well, and you don't necessarily need a reformer to do them. I was talking with a coworker earlier and she was saying like she just loves to have a morning stretch every single day to get her day going. It doesn't have to be anything super intense and you don't have to do what everyone else is doing. Do what works for you. So I like to do Pilates once a week, strength training once a week, I walk once a week, and then I ride the Peloton. So like a heavier cardio day once a week. I'm probably missing something, but at the same time, I know that I'm moving my body and trying to keep myself active doing different things so that I don't get tired of it and it can become a consistent part of my lifestyle. The 4th thing you have to do is my favorite thing ever. And that is sleeping, but it's so important to make sure that you are getting quality sleep. Just sleep is not gonna cut it. It has to be quality, and so you have to put in some extra effort. So a very important part of your Healthy Girl era includes a very thought out and mindful bedtime routine that starts before you are getting in the bed. So like, what are the things that you are doing to unwind, to calm your mind, to calm your body, and tell your body essentially like, hey, it's time to rest now, and this is something that we can look forward to at the end of the day. I believe the recommended target at this point is somewhere between 7 to 9 hours of restful sleep each night. Again, that's gonna vary for every single person. You have to figure out what works for you. But I'm telling you, the phone screen is like the enemy of trying to get good sleep. If you're on your phone right before bed, it's not necessarily, I know there's like things about the blue light and all those kind of things that can like affect your sleep patterns, but also like your mind is up. It's focused on what you're seeing on your phone, especially if you're like scrolling through TikTok. Your mind's jumping from one thing to another and it's not getting in a restful state to where you're like, okay, let's calm down and let's go to bed. So find something to do before you officially go to sleep that's very calming and relaxing. I actually love to just pop on like some calming music or something that really helps me get into the mindset of sleeping. I love to turn my diffuser on. It's kind of like when you're a baby, like they hear the sound machine, they know like the blinds are closing, like it means it's time to go to bed. The same thing for your body. You have to give it cues to know that it's time to go to bed and it's time to fully shut down and rest for the night in order to be a healthy girl through the night and into the next day. And step 5 is skincare and self-care. I feel like skincare is definitely one of my favorite types of self-care. And remember, it doesn't have to be this long, extravagant routine, but you do need to make sure that you are taking care of your skin. And remember, a healthy glow comes from inside and out. So like we talked about earlier, eating well, getting in a good sweat, staying hydrated, all of those things are coming internally to kind of help you glow and have the best skin ever. But you do have to take care of the external things as well. And remember, it can be super simple. So wash your face, toner. Sometimes I use toner, sometimes I don't. I don't know if that's good or bad, but also a simple serum. I like a green tea serum or a vitamin C serum. I use them at different parts of the day. And then a moisturizer, like that's all it has to be. And sometimes at night when I'm just like, look, I'm feeling super lazy, I make sure that I wash my face and then I just put on this balm from Renew Naturals. It's like basically a natural version of retinol, and it's super moisturizing. So it kind of covers like the oily serum and the moisturizer all in one. And I just feel like I go to bed looking like a glazed donut. I didn't do a ton of things and I wake up refreshed with really great skin. And your skin is kind of like an outward expression of who you are. And don't forget, like your skincare isn't just your facial care, it's also your body care. So like get some body scrubs and like those glycolic acid little scrubs and things that you can do to resurface your skin. It's so much fun. It makes you smell delicious, and it's just a really good habit to get into self-care that's also going to show through your beautiful skin. So now for our next step, it has to do with a little bit more from the inside out. You have to make sure that you are willing and able to embrace any challenges that come up along your healthy girl journey. So remember, being a healthy girl isn't just about the physical pieces of it. It's about the mental and the emotional well-being as well. So when you encounter challenges or setbacks or moments of discouragement, look at those as opportunities to grow. Learn from things like, what were the habits that I had in place? What was something that I could have done better to make sure that, let's say whenever you reset every month or every week, like, okay, if I struggled last week because of X, Y, and Z, I'm gonna make sure that I eliminate those from my life this week so that I can continue pushing forward on my healthy girl journey. And this is a really good process to help you to practice resiliency. You are not always going to see the results or feel the results right away. And so being able to continually push through and realize that the benefits are coming is going to be extremely helpful for you. And at some point you just wake up and you're like, wow, like the goal that I had, I didn't even realize like I have reached it. My body is reacting really well to the care that I have been putting into it, and I'm really seeing the benefits and I'm really happy about it. So take the time to like get your headspace right as well. Think about how you can grow mentally and emotionally during your healthy girl era and how that's going to have a major impact on your life overall. And lastly, we are diving into cultivating relationships. Again, tying that to like the mental and emotional piece, you have to have positive relationships in your life if you want to be in your healthy girl era. Like thinking about a toxic relationship, it's literally toxins. You don't want to have that in your life. It's going to affect you in so many negative ways. And so just like you would eliminate foods that aren't really great for you, different drinks and things that could be harming you, you need to eliminate relationships and people that could be harming you as well. You want to spend time with people who support your goals and who also kind of have shared interests and want to work toward being healthier as well. Because if you all have the same values, then they're really going to be able to encourage your growth and support you along the way, and you'll be able to support them as well. It's so nice knowing like, yes, I'm doing this for myself. Like you have to fully be your own accountability partner, but at the same time, having other people who are always like, hey, you want to go for a walk, or let's go take this dance class, or I want to do a quick Pilates. It's really nice to just have those people in your life because again, they contribute to you having the active lifestyle, and they're positive people who aren't necessarily only positive as far as like, let's eat right and let's work out right, but also positively supporting you and encouraging you in all the different aspects of your life. So keep some good people around and let go of the toxins because we don't need that in order to grow and flourish during our healthy girl era. All right, that pretty much wraps it up for today. Remember, again, an era can be a short time or it can be a long time, but either way, it is a journey. So don't feel like you need to rush or that you have to accomplish every single goal that you have in the short term. Just remember your goal is to build a stronger, healthier you from inside and out over a period of time and see how much that benefits your life. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Affirmations with Amber.